Hi, I'm Stephen Schleicher for Digital Media Net, and for the last couple of weeks, I've been testing out a hard drive from iStorage. It's the diskAshur2. Now, what makes this hard drive stand out is it's designed to protect your data from prying eyes. When you first get the disk out of the box, you notice it comes in a very nice travel case, which is good, especially if you're traveling long distances and you think that your drive will be bounced around a lot. But if you're like me, you're just going to take it out of the box, you're going to take it out of the case, throw it in your bag, and hit the road. And this drive has been designed with some pretty cool shock-proof technology that should protect your drive in everyday use. The thing you will notice right away is that the iStorage has a keypad on it. This is where the technology of this drive really comes in handy. It has a 256-bit encryption, military grade, that requires that you enter a code that is 7 to 15 digits long in order to unlock the drive and have it be recognized on your computer. Again, this is great if you have personal information or corporate information that you don't want other people to see, or that you just don't want someone to accidentally pick up your drive, plug it in to find out what is on it, because your computer won't recognize the drive if you don't enter the code correctly. Another cool feature of this drive is its hacking technology, I guess is what you call it. If someone's trying to brute force their way into this drive, they could type the key combo over and over again until they find one that's right. That would take a long time, but with this drive, the first time that you enter a code wrong 5 times, the drive locks up. You have to unplug the drive, replug it back in. You get another 5 tries, at which point the drive will lock up once again, and then you have to unplug it, replug it back in, and enter the code 5 more times. And on that 15th time, if you do not enter the code correctly, the drive will delete all the data, reformat itself, and create a new default key to move forward with. Probably not a good drive to use for everyday stuff, especially if you forget codes easily. But if you're using corporate work or you're using sensitive data, having that brute force hacking built in, that is super useful. Also, if you are at a place where you need to immediately destroy all data on the drive, you can enter a PIN and destroy all of the data on the drive immediately. Again, another great feature. And if this is a drive that, let's say you have your tax information, let's say you have some contracts on here, and you have other personal stuff like pictures of your family or something on there, and you want to only give access to certain people to certain folders on the drive, you can create an admin pin and you can create user pins. So if I want to give this drive to my accountant, I can give him a pin to unlock, and he will only have access to my tax information. Or if I only want to let maybe my lawyer look at my contracts, I can give that person a code and they can access that information. So from that standpoint, the diskAshur2 is really handy and it's really useful. Now, this drive is not the fastest drive in the world. It is a USB 3 drive, but the speeds are comparable to a drive that you can just get off the shelf at your local computing store. But I think it's the safety and I think it's the encryption that makes this drive so useful and so valuable for many of you out there who may be traveling with sensitive data, or if you're giving this drive to people and you want to have access for certain files and folders on a disk. I think that is super, super valuable. Another nice feature about this drive is it's got a timer feature on it, meaning that if the drive is not accessed in like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, or really any value that you determine, the drive will shut down and then you will have to re-enter the code to access the data again. I think that's a nice feature. So bottom line for the diskAshur2 is, if you're someone that is wary of your data falling into nefarious hands, then this is a drive for you. This may not be a drive for everyday use, but for those important documents and the documents and files that you want to keep safe, I think the diskAshur2 is a good idea. I would give it a strong buy recommendation, and you can head over to iStorage-UK.com for more information. The drive does come in a variety of different colors: red, green, blue, and black. Of course, they all have their own neat little coloring schemes on there, but it may be a drive that you want to check out in the future. That wraps it up for this review. Thank you for checking it out. Again, I'm Stephen Schleicher for Digital Media Net. Have a great day.